Hey, Big Fours, what's good? I hope y'all doing good in the hood. What's going on? No, you hear me? Hey, yo, chat. Want to know some fly shit? I grew up playing ball with this girl right here, bro. You heard this girl right here? Oh, Terry Fool. Her dad is my former coach. AAU. I play AAU 92nd Y, 86th Street. Her dad is my coach. Dykeman, Rucker, and all that. Hey, yo, brother. Just a little fun fact. what? At home scream at. My team 100 overall, y'all. It's my team 100 overall. What the fuck? Let's see what we got. Hey, yo, Big Fours. Let's see what we got, Big Fours. Let's try. Hope y'all doing good in the hood. What's good? Doing good in the hood, nigga. What's good? We got call Anthony. We got call Anthony Town. We got call Anthony Town. We got call Anthony Town. Come on.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. Here's SGA.
And we wake
To
up
the paint.
on the tonight.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance.
Yeah, I gotta wake up.
First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Down low. Mutombo comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here's James outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Let the game flow. We just started.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Harden. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Towns looking around. Back to Mutombo. Towns. Ron right side. O'Neal with the steal. Here's James. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Towns with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Number 00.
Here is Harden. Launches a 3. Tumbo grabs the board. To the middle. Fast break, the Bronx. Towns with the bucket.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Love it. Great recognition to get the ball over to the open man.
Pass to Towns.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
You already know what's going on, Chad.
We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's LeBron. Oh, how about that slam?
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Harden has a wide open look. No good from outside.
Man, he's bad.
He with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Chamberlain a screen. Back to Edwards. Inside. Chamberlain with the basket. It's a tie ball game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Again, the miss by Harden.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
From beyond the arc and then some.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
10.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 3. And the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Bronx trails by 3. Hestia. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Carter drives in. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. He takes it in. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, big-time jam by Carter. Running in before they could cut him off.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Points in closer, always something coaches strive for.
Bounce pass from Tatum. And Carter has it in the corner. To the inside. Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Well, that block was all about position. Being in the right place at the right time.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Curry looking it over Westbrook. Curry, that's good. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Bronx. It's a three-point game. No good from Yao.
2 minutes.
Ross with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And it's sent back by Carter.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
LeBron. Ooh, what a slam.
Oh, my.
What a slam.
Gracious. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
Slicing to the rim. The D cannot allow that.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Chat, fuck wrong with that man?
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. James, that's a two-pointer. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's a 5-point Bronx lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for the Bronx.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets
He
strong
looked tight,
inside
right?
position,
That nigga got
he's looking for the finish.
He's super.
Chamberlain a screen to the paint, and he gets the basket. Officials
And one.
Whistle, so a chance at
And
the line
one.
for one more.
Get up, Will.
Some bumping and bruising going on inside, but he still finishes the play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Griffin. The kick out to Westbrook. Curry with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the shot goes in. James has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bronx.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And so it's the Bronx with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's James. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Elbow shot is on the way.
Get out. Get out. He was talking mad shit, fool. He was talking mad shit, bro. Get out. He's swinging at he Cuban Gooden right now. Hey, yo, Fours, how about them Knicks, huh? How about them Knicks, huh?
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Boston wins the tip. Here's Reese. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for, an outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Here's Curry. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center, but in fact, with that wingspan, he's not, and he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league. Pulling up off the bounce, Randall plays with good balance and body control.
And then Carter with the dunk.
That rim has a family.
Here's the Bronx. 6-point game.
Yeah, Adebayo had an NBA body right from the start, and you get the sense he's no stranger to that weight.
Bronx making a switch here. Free throw good, Adebayo. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
And
you already know what's going on.
He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Known for her fiery and confident personality, Reese is also a reliable forward who is already arguably the best rebounder in the game.
Boston again missing. Here's Carter, and the shot is long.
Stop robbing me,
I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Westbrook. Down low. Adebayo.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
It's Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
To the middle. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. .110 left in the first quarter. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Trailing by 5. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Curry. Over Westbrook. And again, it's Boston converting.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Chamberlain a screen. And Westbrook, here we go. Yes, that goes in. Chamberlain got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
This nigga just throwing up the ball, chat. He want to glitch the game now, chat. This is a loser, chat. Yeah, why you talking? Why you talking? Why are you talking if you're telling the truth? You should be quiet as a man if you know you have confidence in what you're doing right now. You're a fucking dweeb. You are stupid, dumb, dumb, dumb.
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Julius Randle getting it done for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Pass to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Curry's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bronx. Thompson outside. Bronx grabs the miss. Curry looking around. Outside, James. And that won't go. Missing
You on
the
that
go-ahead
move.
bucket. To the inside. Thompson outside. Barnes with it. He's picked up by James. Left side, Williams. Inside. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, dynamic finish by Cousins. Not a freak out.
He playing in front of his girl.
For sure.
Hit by Yao. To the paint. Rebound.
Look, he gonna rob me.
And here's Boston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call.
Hey, yo, shorty, you fucking with a lame nigga.
Just a clever, multifaceted player who can really orchestrate.
Nigga can't even play a simple game of 2K.
Entire package at that lead guard position.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
To the inside. Yao.
I'm gonna bust your ass in front of him.
And finished off by Yao.
She gonna leave you after this game.
Stop step in the
She gonna leave you after this game.
So smart. He'll get others involved.
Busted. No good that time either. To the middle. Here's E. Good. And
She gonna leave you after this game. You can't even play basketball.
Repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shaking, y'all. Trust me.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Curry. Pass to Yao. Uncovered. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
They double team Yao. James in the post. That one drops for him. Yao's.
Yeah, you keep trying to slow the fucking button down. Pussy.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
And finished off by Collison.
Fuck them lame ass one-on-one.
For the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
Pass to E. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
And out of bounds.
My ball. My ball. Let's go. Timeout, ref.
Call.
I'm going to show you how to coach, nigga.
There's
It's a
now give him
lane.
a chance to discuss it.
Yeah. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Potential change.
I'm gonna turn his shit. He turned his fucking chat off. He turned his mic off, y'all.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
.27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drops in the tray.
3 points.
Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bronx.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bronx leads by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Bronx leading by 3. Westbrook scanning the floor. And there's the
Giving up. She left the room.
The Bronx shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for 1.
Hey yo, Force, he ain't getting no buns tonight. He ain't getting no buns tonight after this game, yeah.
Averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
And it's the Kembe with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Over in the corner, Edward. Good D by Barnes. Boston trails by 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Regular lane, Sid.
Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
The drive by Cousins, and then Cousins.
I'll play that bum ass one-on-one shit.
You love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Westbrook with a wide open look. And the Bronx, another 3.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
And there's the call.
Nothing tonight, Daddy.
That is
his wife giving him no matumbo, Daddy.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Cousins with it. He's got 8.
We gonna stop the one-on-ones. Think about it.
No idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Curry. Curry with some nice D. The Bronx leading by 4. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option, tremendously talented.
Back to Curry. Shoots the 3. Curry! What else is new?
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Pass to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. And
keep robbing my shot.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had it. Hold on! Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Here's Thompson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Inside. Here's Carter. Curry outside. Sinks the triple. Curry's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the left wing. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 7.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Pass to Howland. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Curry, good. And that's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're
good shot.
The ball.
Good shot. Half man, half amazing.
Clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. The Bronx on top. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. 4-point game. Here's Ross. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bronx?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their 3-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
No question, Bronny inherited his dad's shooting ability.
Murray left side. Over James. Murray, no good. The Bronx leading by 4. Adebayo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Carter tries. Whoa!
Oh, Carter Jr. bringing the thunder.
Oh, and he misses the dunk. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And out of bounds, the Bronx gains possession. The Bronx leading by 4. James outside. LeBron left side. What a finesse.
Let's go, Mutombo.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient.
He's getting no cutty tonight. No cutty for you, buddy.
Outside, James. Four on the clock. Can't get it to go. Boston trails by 6. Shoots the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Now here's Westbrook. Adebayo. And the officials called for a 3-second violation.
Gotta be the lamest guy in your house.
Close game, man. I tell you what, that really hurts.
Austin with the ball. It's Carter, high post. Now Curry. To tie it up.
That shit out of here.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
They double team Curry. 6 on the shot clock.
Mutombo really is an amazing defender. He just takes pride in contesting every shot.
Here's Westbrook. Rips it down with 2 hands.
And coming down the stretch,
Fuck wrong with that man, chat.
Still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just
Give me
going to
that.
go cold.
No cutty tonight for you, buddy.
Look like in this one, this might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Outside Westbrook. Oh, the dunk.
No cutty for you tonight, buddy.
We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trailed by 7. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Hell, good game. You a bitch, though. You know how to play. You a bitch.
Murray misses the 3. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up to the Bronx.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Now Westbrook. 5 to shoot. From way back. Let's lose a 3. And down goes the 3. Stolen by Carter. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win.
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team.
Hey, yo, he made his wife leave the room. He dead ass made his wife leave the room and he turned off his mic. Hey, yo, he really made his wife leave the room, gang. Oh, yeah, I heard a nigga.
Well, welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Outside Curry. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Stephen Curry.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Well, that's textbook pick and
Yo,
roll
if y'all tuned in, I appreciate y'all.
Just taking what the defense gives him.
Back to George. Pass to Reese. Trying to find Towns.
And I hope your day is filled with good energy and good vibes only.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for him.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Great D that time from James.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Reese. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. And stolen by LeBron. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Making a switch here. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the middle. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here's George. And stolen by Chamberlain. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. In the corner, it's James. And James throws it down.
And you see right there, Bronny James can attack the rim with force.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. On its way from Curry for two. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Well, even though he's a little older, Westbrook still possesses impressive athleticism, which he uses well to attract contact. You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
It's George on the wing. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. The Bronx leading by 5.
See, when they do that shit right there,
Nice
we got cut in. Get into the fucking. It's hard to explain right.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
You're supposed to like break the pick.
How quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up. Albuquerque shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
That's the end of this.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
12.
The Bronx leads by only 2.
14.
And the second quarter will be on the way. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Wow, look at Kevin Love attacking the rim, using his height to get up there.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Yao misses. Down low. Kicks it out to Love. Traps in the tray. Love's got the lead up to 3 now for Albuquerque.
Such a well-practiced shooter. Love knocks down that quick shot like it's a drill.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
Yeah, not a great pass.
Let's go, Will.
There. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Well, we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Will We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And that one's good by Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to Reese. And here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now Chamberlain. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Now he gonna glitch. These Albuquerque niggas is something else. Hey yo, boy, you's a fucking nut, Clack.
Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your Warriors.
It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball.
That'll be a kickball.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball.
Get his ass, Will. Will, get his ass.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Shot to stop the run. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Carter.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Love, no good. The Bronx leading by 7. Chamberlain a screen. And Carter has it in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry's the 3 shot.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Right side, Adebayo. Tatum at the elbow. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those
Them
memorable
bum-ass one-on-ones. I'm sick of y'all with that.
Asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
It's Will.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Pass to Chamberlain. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Off with the layup.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bronx on top, leading by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 3, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a three-point game. Pass to Anthony. At the top of the key, Towns. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Towns has got it all tied up now for Albuquerque. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Here's Westbrook. Here he goes.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Here's Reese. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
Pass to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Morant outside to the paint. Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
And the shot is good.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Albuquerque trails by 3. Pass to Reese. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 13 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Pass to Towns. Here's Reese. And stolen by Yao. Outside Anthony. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Wade. Jumps up. Rebounded by Anthony.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pushing it up. That's a 2 from Towns. Bronx grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside, James.
LeBron James.
And the dunk by James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pass to Wade. Left side, George. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the deep.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his speed.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Just 3 on the clock. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well.
46. Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. LeBron leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Adebayo.
Passing out of the pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
Good ball movement here by Albert. Oh, look at that.
Well, I think she added a little extra to that one. Making a statement.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Outside Anthony. To the right side. Back to Morant. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. Bronx grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Albuquerque trails by 8. It's stolen by Carter. Oh, the dunk!
And that's what Carter
banged it on both of them.
His way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Chamberlain a screen. Not gonna go. Here's the Warriors with the ball.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Cleared away by George. Now Love. Outside Curry. Now Towns.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. The long shot, no good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now Westbrook. Chamberlain down low. Can't get it to go. Now Curry. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now Towns. And he jams it in.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
It's stolen by Wade.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Outside Westbrook. Rebounded by Towns. Curry with him. And it's Carter picking him up. Now George jacks up a 3. Launches it. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much
Hey, yo, son, he tripping around here, bro. He applying pressure, but he bugging.
And some changes here for the Bronx. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And no good as the first free throw missing from him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Substitution for your Warriors, Paul George.
And here's Anthony from the arc. It's a hand on it. From the arc. They get it again. The 3. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure...
Yo, what the fuck wrong with boy? I'm telling you. Hey, yo, Clack, you on some shit, Clack.
is at its highest.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So
It's that ass not me, bro. He not good.
George looking around
You
to take
fucked
the
up.
lead.
You got me fucked up.
So a close game seeing the Bronx taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Hey, yo, Clack, you on some shit, Clack. That nigga swinging that air. Hey, yo.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
This nigga tried everything.
Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Hunt.
Hey, yo, that's a nigga you gotta stay far away from. That nigga would do anything to win, son. That nigga nuts. You on some shit, Clark.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. In this game, we'll see New York against the Bronx. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Craig Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Outside Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. Oh, my.
So much force in Bam's game right there.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Brunson.
That was a layup.
Curry on the wing. Blocked again.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Now, here's Adebayo. And there's the drive.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there. Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that.
Pass to Barry. Here's Francis. With the drive. And Adebayo sends it back. Edwards with it. Boozer picks him up. And a fast break now for New York. Jacks up a 3. Barry misses. Here's the
Here's
Bronx.
fucking.
Right side, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Mutombo. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so it's New York with it. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Barry. The rebound by James. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup
This
off the
nigga is a
mark.
lame.
Pass to Francis. Back to Adebayo. Shoots from 14. Down low. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And that combination of touch and length, it makes Boozer a handful down low.
To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific
Yo, Chad, I'm gonna
basketball
figure him
instinct on
out.
display. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Payton left side. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Payton's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New York. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Payton left side. Here's Morant. Bronx grabs the miss. To the inside. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Right wing. Here's Morant. And Vince Carter pulls it down.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And they take the lead. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bronx.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bronx. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
This nigga is a glitch mining.
New York trails by 5. Here's Francis. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's the Bronx. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Havlicek. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Into the lineup for Bronx.
There's 1:47 left now here in the second.
Anthony Edwards.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Here's Bagley. Bronx grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Inside. And stolen by Yao. Out to Anthony. To the paint. And Yao gets it to go. And now an 11-point Bronx lead.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brunson outside. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Brunson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Havlicek outside. Lewis outside. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the triple. Lewis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And so it's the Bronx in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Brunson outside. Shoots over Curry. And he hits the jump shot. Brunson's got the first points of the second half here for New York.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
LeBron James on the wing. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
Lewis with the three. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Outside Edwards. Mutombo sets a screen. It's rebounded by New York. Down low. Here's Adebayo.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Back to Curry. And that's collected by Brunson. New York trails by 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Curry in the lane. Moves back up. Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Super work on the boards. Portland, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Bronx making a switch here. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Brunson missing. The Bronx leading by 6. Westbrook with it. Pass to Chamberlain.
New York foul. Steve Francis. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Westbrook. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And another turnover here by New York.
In for New York, Marvin Bagley.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, we see this every night now. Tatum has become an excellent playmaker, a point forward in many ways.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Rashard Lewis.
Let's go, big fours.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
A seasoned vet in this league. Westbrook has run these sets countless times. He knows what to do in them.
Here's Payton. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Yo, any of you niggas on my live play 2K, yo, add me. Black Child CCB, Black Child for Life, add me on the John, you heard? I may accept y'all so we can play some Pro AM games and shit like that. I want to connect with y'all and see what's up.
For this game to become competitive. Here's Tatum. Pass to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Bagley. Lewis outside. A shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
That is how you finish.
And that's a foul on Gian Leon. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And stolen by LeBron. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
New York trails by 13. Adebayo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stance for the Bronx.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
There's a screen. And the three misses. The Bronx leading by 15. James outside. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Into the lineup for Bronx. Number 11, Yao Ming.
Throws it down. What an assist!
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. New York trails by 17. Brunson right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's the screen. Puts up a three. No good. Anthony left side. Cleared away by Adebayo. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
And here's the fast break. And there's the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Anthony. Oh, no good on the dunk. New York trails by 13. Driving the lane. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Rebounded by Anthony. Here's the Bronx. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Tatum. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Carmelo Anthony.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Curry. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And break in enemy territory, no less.
We hope to see you again.
Snap.
I'll customize the jerseys for y'all later. I can't do that right now. Y'all try. I'm gonna switch it up too. I'm gonna try to sell like Tatum and shit for like Durant and shit.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the frame. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
George sets a screen. O'Neal from long range. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And running the pick and roll is such a huge part of the NBA. Nice execution there.
Fast break Toronto. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now, here is O'Neal. To the inside. Fires for three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, that was a smart feed, setting up for the three.
Outside for Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. Leading by 5. Here's Heaney. And another basket for Toronto.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, so difficult to defend one-on-one. When Westbrook gets a step coming off the screen, good luck.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Shaq's got 9.
Okay, I see you showing off some range there.
Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Screen by O'Neal. Outside for George. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
This kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
To the paint. Outside DeRozan. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for Toronto. He delivered 9 points from three-point range. Vic. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Toronto?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Bailey with the ball. Pass to Barnes. Now Bailey. DeRozan defending.
Toronto.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that up.
Awesome job cutting inside there and capitalizing.
George sets a screen. Here's
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the middle. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Bailey. Edey a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Bailey misses. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, yes, this James, he can fly as well.
Outside, O'Neal. Here comes Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Assisted by.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's George. Still without a basket. It's Edey, high post. Knocked away. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bailey. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
The ball goes to Bronx. Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Adebayo down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bronx.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
They double him with Adebayo. Outside, O'Neal. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Curry with the 3. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. And here they go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
LeBron James.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Noah. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Well, over just a few years, Jalen Johnson has been able to transform himself into an offensive force. Give him credit for putting in the work.
Now Edwards. It's stolen by Smith. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. The Bronx on top, up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Cunningham outside. The kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Towns has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Toronto. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skills that
You doing some trash ass shit.
What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. That 3 off the mark. The Bronx trails by 3. Down low. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Pass to Noah. Johnson right side. Towns wide open. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Towns has got 5 now.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Anthony. Carmelo throws it down.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
Right side Towns. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Bronx. Number
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one. Johnson in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Noah. Here's Towns. Can't cash in from close range. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Inside, Chamberlain. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Chamberlain got 6.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Good on the triple. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
This nigga's a lane taking my free throw.
And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bronx. 4-point game. Adebayo the screen. LeBron right side to the middle. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Bailey with the ball. Outside O'Neal. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Outside, James. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Toronto trails by 3. George. James rips down the rebound. And stolen by Barnes. They're running. George! And the wide open 3, too tantalizing to pass up.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Yeah, count it.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Now Barnes. Shaq with the screen. Now Edey. 4 on the clock. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Now Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Johnson. And the rejection by Tatum.
Outstanding defense from Tatum. You know he can protect the rim. You love that from a wing.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Johnson outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, it's easy to see Johnson oozing with confidence once he has the rock. Wants the ball in big spots.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Now Town. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
That's a charge.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the game.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
Westbrook fires.
Let's go.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Let's go. Let me get that. What up, big fours? Second 44, fourth quarter, fourth.
And stolen by Barnes.
Yeah, he gonna cheat us with. Let me get that again.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. It's James. Oh, look at that. Wow. Rising up.
He's done, chat. He's
done. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
5-0 tonight.
At this point in the game,
5-0 like the Popo.
Make smart decisions. Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Bailey, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Good game, my boy. Good game, my boy.
Just in a perfect
Point two, it's over. Good game, my boy.
So a close game, seeing the Bronx taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with
Hey,
us
yo,
tonight
Chad.
on 2K Sports.
First 5-0
We'll
on the
see you
live.
next time.
Like, comment, subscribe. I'm hoping I'm entertaining y'all. I do this for y'all. Hey, yo. I'll tune in this live maybe next time. Heard me?